What is up, guys? It's coming at you with yet another OpenEmu tutorial, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to deal with trade evolutions inside of OpenEmu. Because we can't open up two windows of OpenEmu side by side and trade that way, we're going to have to figure out a different way on how to do it, and I'm going to show you how to do it today. First thing you got to do is go to openemu.org. The link will be in the description. Go to the Download Now section, hit that drop-down arrow, and make sure you guys download the OpenEmu Experimental Pack. Once you've done that, go to WineBottler. The link to this site will be in the description as well. It's going to greet you with two options, the development or the stable version. Either one's going to get the job done. The development version is going to have a little bit more options for you with potentially more bugs, but the stable one off the box is pretty good too. Next, you want to go to oracle.com. The link to this site, again, will be in the description. Go to Accept License Agreement, but don't worry, you're not signing your life away or anything like that. You just need to tick the box in order to download the Mac OS X x64 link right here. Once you've downloaded and installed that, now we can finally download the Universal Pokemon Game Randomizer, which is the program that we're going to use in order to eliminate trade evolutions. But you got to make sure that you download WineBottler and the Java SE Development Kit in order to even open this in the first place. So once you're here, go to the Get It by Clicking Here tab, click on that. It will appear in your Downloads folder, but what I've done and what you should do is drag it over to the desktop. It's going to be the randomizer.jar file. Once you've done that, go to any site where your ROM is actually presented, where you can download it. I recommend Doperoms.com because, especially for Pokemon games, because the top 10 list is dominated by Pokemon games, so chances are you're going to find the game that you want on this list. For me, it was Fire Red, so I'm going to click on that, scroll down, download ROM, scroll down again, and I'm going to click on this link right here, and this is actually going to download it for me. What I've done again is I've dragged it over to my desktop so I know exactly where it is. This last link I will get to at the end of the video. So now that we've downloaded all the programs that we need, we can actually open up the randomizer right now. Double click on that. It's going to open up the Universal Pokemon Randomizer, and this program is amazing. I'm not going to go too in depth of what this thing can actually do because there are a million YouTube videos out there that will do it better than I can. But I highly recommend that you guys check them out because this is a very, very useful program. If you want to spice up some Pokemon games, you can actually change the starters, base stats, moves, bunch of stuff. So it's a lot of fun. But what we're going to do is actually eliminate the evolutions, which they call Change Impossible Evos. First thing we got to do is open up the ROM. I'm going to open it up. Since it's already on my desktop, it took us to that window right away. So I'm going to click on that and open it. All the information is here, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this unchanged because what I want to do for this tutorial is change or alter the impossible evos. So I'm going to click on that box and I'm going to randomize and in parentheses save. For me, I want to completely overwrite the game that I just downloaded. If you don't want to do that, then name it something else. Name it something completely different or slightly different than the ROM is called. For me, the ROM is Pokemon-Fire Red version parentheses U-3 because I've already downloaded two other versions of this game, and this is the one that I want to overwrite and have random. So once I've done that, I'm going to save over it, I'm going to overwrite, and I don't want to log, and I'm done. So what we've just done is completely eliminated all trade evolutions inside of this ROM. So now what we want to do is open up OpenEmu. And I've actually already done this as a test, so ignore this. But what I'm going to do is drag this over to the window where Game Boy Advance is already tabbed in because this is a Game Boy Advance game. And now this game is the game that eliminates the trade evolution. So I'm going to name it something else because I already have a Pokemon Fire Red version here. So I'm going to name this Fire Red Random. And there you go, guys. It has now been randomized. You can now play the game, and it won't force you to do a trade evolution. So it's pretty cool. But we're going to take it one step further. Someone on Reddit has actually gone in, did the process, and has figured out what certain Pokemon evolve at certain levels. So Alakazam is a trade evolution, but Machamp is a trade evolution. Golem is a trade evolution. But with this, they all evolve at level 37. 37 seems to be the standard level that they evolve at, but some of these Pokemon actually need to be holding an item to be evolved. because normally they would hold the item, you trade them, and then they would evolve, but we've eliminated the trade aspect, so they just need to be holding it and leveled up. So I highly recommend looking at this link. Again, it will be in the description, so definitely check that out. And thank you, Reddit user Giraffer, that guy right there, whatever his name is, and he has gone through the work for us. So if this has helped you out and you have successfully eliminated trade evolutions from the game, please make sure you leave a like before you head out. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm Espy, and I'll see you next time.